Well, welcome back to the channel. Today we're at the Sandbach SSI site of special scientific interest. And one of the main attractions, of course, here is wildlife. But there's also lots of country walks. We are at the viewing point. It's not really a hide, but it is sort of hidden where a lot of the wildlife is. And it's a site where you can see lots of wildlife that you can't see anywhere else, and it's like 2 minutes from Crewe. And we do have a load of ducks, one of them which is a mandarin, and he'll sit still and let us film him. Where's he gone? Now I'm super zooming in here. But there's lots of flashes and there we go. The mandarin's come out a bit to play now. There he is. He's chasing off all the other ducks. Now the hide itself, it's just a viewing spot. And people put feeders up. And feeders is a bit of an understatement. See, there's more feeders and soft mix, and I don't know what we can. A lot of them are blue tits, and they're very annoying because they come down 2 seconds, take a bite, and then disappear. There's normally a book here somewhere which people record what's about on a particular day. So yeah, there's a little box there that usually tells you what's been spotted today. We can get down to the water's edge a bit. Years ago you couldn't, so we've still got the mandarin. Being very uncooperative. I've of course got ducks. Now this flash goes on for like ever. way over there. I don't know whether we can. I'm doing this handheld, so it's not the easiest thing to do. So there's just that many ducks and things, you've got to sort of spot one amongst many. Way down there there's something. There's got a lot of finches there. They'll just behave themselves. And there is a woodpecker about somewhere. And a good old feed. Almost impossible to keep this steady, but there is a load of gulls or something there, but to give you an idea. That's what I was zooming in on. You see why it's unsteady. Another bit where the gate is, the water's quite high. The thing about these flashes is, you can see us going round to the bridge, but the dynamic, you can come one day and there can be half a dozen flashes, and the next day there can only be a couple. It depends on the amount of rainfall. There's some geese just flying over. The other side of the road there's another flash with lots of feeders. Lots of ducks. It's trying to spot something because you never know what you're going to find. Something there, it looks a bit different. That does look quite different. Or is it just a duck? I think it's just a duck the way he was doing it, but you can see there's lots of variety of ducks. What are them? I'm only on a small screen so I can't see exactly what these are. Well, you're not your standard duck, put it that way. And there's a lot of them. And now they've come in a bit closer, we can see that those what we were looking at are actually shovelers. There's two of them, they've come a bit closer so I can get a better view of them. And not really being very cooperative anyway. Well, that's rather knackered the job up, because there's a lane here where you can walk down and there's country walks and there's flashes and it's bloody flooded, so there's no way you're going to walk down here. But normally you can walk down here and there's a flash on the left, there's a flash on the right, there's a flash over there. But today we've got a road which is a flash, so it's not as though I can sort of paddle across. It's almost swimming. So it's rather knackered the job up. But normally if you come, you can go down here and there's lots of flashes and there's a country walk and all sorts, but not today. Just walking down the road a bit now. Normally this is quite dry, but because of the rain we've got another flash. So you can very often come and this won't be a flash, but today it is. And you can hear something there. And it's a very good spot this, because it's got a mixture of environments. But a bit further down the road there's another flash, would you believe? And there's lots of things about, and the problem is trying to spot, like there's hundreds of wildlife, it's spotting which is which. I'm not sure where they're widging because I'm looking on a small screen, but there's quite a lot of you see how many there is. I'm trying to keep it steady because I'm zoomed in 53 times. Well, there is a public footpath there somewhere. So it's just a bad day I've chosen because everywhere's bloody flooded. But there's a gang there, and see if we can get a better view of what they are. What's that lot there? Just talking to a fella down the road, and he said, you never know what you're going to find here. I think they're widgeon, I'm not sure because I can't see on a very tiny screen. There's a big gang of them anyway. On the other side there's what you might call another flash. I'm trying to see what we've got here. Again I'm shaking because it's big zoom, but right the way over the back there. Somewhere. There's hundreds of got it on a gate, so I'm at 85 zoom at the moment. I've got gold. Is it widgeon or something else? I can't. And when I get home I can probably see these, but because it's such a small screen, there's something there diving. And I've lost my focus. I mean, it is another massive flash. Just spin round so you can see there's something in the sky there. Looks like two swans right over there. It really is an unbelievable place to come to. I mean, it's 2 minutes from Crewe, Shavington, what have you. And it's like your wildlife, you've no idea what you're going to find. Cormorants in the tree. Well, we have come past the normal flashes under the railway bridge and turned first left, and we've got more flashes. Not a lot going on. We've got more ends, I think we've got there somewhere. A couple of ducks and more ends. Well, there is a nice country walk here, as is the other when it's not flooded. So you can see a nice country walk in the style of sort of the rail trail, nice straight country walk. And best of having a super zoom, I can walk without moving. Well, if you've got a dog, it's a nice walk. We used to fetch the dogs down here and then can go in the lake. The whole area is covered in country walk, so You can come for country walks or you can come just for the wildlife. Well, we have walked a bit further down, we're all the way up here. They've got cameras here, and I know it's like a fisherman, but the heron just took off and I missed him. Well, this is well, there's a warning of this, that the water can be, I don't know what's happening there. You can see the water suddenly goes into a little mini whirlpools. Well, quite big whirlpools. There's still plenty more walking to do. You can go all the way down there, so there's a good country walk here. Well, it does say keep dogs on the lead, because this water can be quite rapid. And you've got all this, it's very strange what all these tunnels are for. Presuming it's to drain the railway above or something, but I don't know why I'm trying to get the camera over, so all of a sudden you get a whirlpool. Why it's suddenly whirlpooling, and whether you can see it on camera or you can actually hear it, it suddenly goes into like a tornado or something. Again, it's a nice spot for wildlife, and you can probably hear the tornado. So you've got the wildlife and you've got a nice country walk. There's plenty of other walks. As you walk around here, you'll see there's I still can't work out why this is. It just suddenly goes into a whirlpool. If it'll do it on camera. Come on, do a big whirl. See that? Lots of these mini. There you go. Quite fascinating, that is. I don't think I got them. There's two herons just took off. I was trying to catch them in flight, but well, you could see them on the camera. Well, we did go right to the bottom and to the big flash as we come under the bridge, but there's two little flashes here, one with a very dead tree, lots of reeds, and you can get a lot of wildlife here because this reed bed is quite nice for a lot of reed warblers and various other things. On the other side there's another flash. And we've got loads of Canada geese, and it's a good fishing spot there because we've got a couple of people fishing. And you've got the train at the bottom, and we've even got a cell tower over there. And normally there's a heron hanging about here, but we've just seen two down the bottom, so he's probably having a day off and gone down the bottom. There goes the train. So all we've got is Canada geese at the moment. Very often there's a lot of wildlife here. It doesn't really cooperate wildlife. You can come one day and fantastic day out, and the next day there's no. I was just on the way back from the flashes. We thought we'd just stop off at Winterley Pool, because you never know what you're going to find here. We've got coots. Everywhere you go there's Canada geese, isn't there? We've usually got grebe, heron and kingfisher here. The main attraction here is come with the kids and feed the whack-whacks. As they used to say when they were young. There's virtually nothing here today. There's moor hens, lots of gulls, Canada geese. All very quiet. There's hardly any wildlife here today. This is always fascinating. The sound of that. I don't know where it goes after that, but it's sort of the overflow. And while you're here, you can go, there's another country walk here. All round there's just keep your eyes open and public footpaths. A big posh house. There's one here which is a bit, you can see the sign there. It can be a bit exciting to climb over this stile. We shall try and do it without breaking us necks. This might be easier said than done, actually. It's a bit of a steep one, that is. Oh, still alive. Normally comes Dobbin in here, big horse. I don't know if he's named Dobbin, but I call him Dobbin. Well, he ain't here. This is usually a good spot for wildlife because the houses or farm, whatever it is here, we've got shelter for Dobbin. And obviously you can walk miles down the field there. There's another crossing there and you can walk with the camera. Getting a pretty sign that says "My battery's naked."